Okay, many of you may have seen this advertisement on YouTube. If you haven't, then I guess lucky you. Then you don't have advertisements on your phone or on your PC. So here we go. So we're going to be talking about Tuca and Bertie, the new show that's coming back on Adult Swim. Now this show is coming back because it used to be on Netflix. It got canceled because maybe it was too close to BoJack Horseman, or that it didn't had very good viewers. Like they didn't give good ratings to this show. But however, thanks to Adult Swim for actually looking over this and actually saying, hey, this show looks funny. Let me just buy it so we could actually make some money off of this show. I'm just thinking about this. I mean, Adult Swim has been picking up shows like since the dawn of its existence. Let's think about it here. All right, so back in the day, Cartoon Network used to just show a bunch of shows that are kid friendly, and we used to watch them like crazy. Now we're watching adult shit like Family Guy that got picked up from Fox, that Fox canceled, but they brought back because it made more fucking money. This is not the case for Tuca and Bertie. Tuca and Bertie is like that one show that you could casually watch if you came home from work and you had a bad day, and you say, okay, I have a bad day. Do I have a friend that relates to like kind of like Tuca and Bertie? Let's say if I'm like one of those characters, Tuca and Bertie, I'm Bertie and I have a friend like Tuca, because this is what, all right, so this is basically what the show is all about. Tuca is a toucan that's loose cannon. She doesn't do shit like responsible shit. She doesn't have a job. She's basically an adventurer. She goes out, she freelances. That's what she does. Bertie is a hard worker. She goes to an office. She has a 9 to 5. She has a boyfriend. She's responsible. She has her own apartment. Tuca is actually her roommate on the first season. But since I've said that, let's see if you guys even figured it out that they're not actually living together anymore. So on the second season, so I'm gonna leave it that to you guys because this show is actually supposed to come on sometime during this week. Anyways, yeah, Tuca and Bertie. Let me tell you about this show. This show is like how friends get together so well. Like they know each other so well that they both support each other so well that they just have fun out of anything. They make a bad day into a good day. So if you think that is your type of show, then go ahead and watch Tuca and Bertie. Tuca and Bertie is all about just being there for each other, being there to support each other, being there to spread positivity, not negativity. That is why I like this show, because there's so much positivity that's being brung out of this show. Like, you understand the characteristics. They understand that they're not good at some things. So what do? They just try to be silly. They try to just post out a joke. Let me bring up an example. Tuca basically told Bertie that, oh, you're so gifted at baking, because Bertie is a good baker and she makes these croutes or whatever. So this is what Tuca said. She said, oh, you should just do your own thing. You should go independent. You should go sell them to other people. They're gonna love this shit. And she was like, oh no, I don't think they're not gonna like it. But then Tuca just goes like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You do this and I'm gonna be your supporter. That's probably the key core of what friendship is all about. So Tuca is that type of friend. She's always supportive, and you always need that type of friend in your life. There are fake friends, and then there's like real friends. Tuca is a real friend. I've seen it since season 1. That's why I like the show. Now, as I continue on with the season 1, you're gonna see some parts where it's kind of like a dark and deep like type of theme, like where things get a little bit tragic. There's a tragic backstory, and you're probably gonna feel like, oh shit, okay, now this is not like BoJack Horseman. But that's the controversial era of this. Like, that was the controversial era when BoJack Horseman and Tuca and Bertie were both available on Netflix when they're still making episodes for the shows. Basically they were saying, oh, this show is just like BoJack Horseman, but that's not true. Why? Because obviously because of the creators. All right, they did not know that either show existed, but now they do, because I guess they probably had one time that they both existed, that they both coexisted. They just knew it just happened to be there. But however, I watched it because, oh, Tuca and Bertie looks kind of the same as BoJack Horseman, so let me just watch it. That was my opinion. However, when I watched the show, I'm like, oh wait, hold on. this isn't like BoJack Horseman, because BoJack Horseman is like a little bit depressing. It has a few themes where you might end up crying yourself to sleep, versus, oh, this is about friends who get together and actually share a lot of positivity and creativity and like to, support each other throughout thick and thin. So that's great. So at the end of the day, what do we look at this show as? Probably a BoJack Horseman copy, right? However, that may be true because there's anthropomorphic animals in this show. That is true, but however, it's about the story. It's about how these two are females and they're trying to be strong role models as females. They're trying to represent something in a new 2D format, which is, I don't think that's ever been done. I mean, I could so much as bring up that one show called, what was that one show called? It was called Broad City. Was it Broad City? 1 second. Is it Broad City? Yes, it is. I see this show as Broad City. It's exactly the same as Broad City. Unfortunately, that show is no longer around. But however, it's the same exact thing. Two characters that support each other, and yeah, it's the same thing. So hopefully, we get to see a lot of that. And yeah, hopefully, Tuca Bertie could earn a place in the Adult Swim timeline in the schedule, because I've seen a lot of shows getting picked up, such as Laser Wolf and all that, but no. But anyways, yeah. See you guys later. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button.